This is my first time here and I've heard great things. My name is Stephen Carter Bailey and this is my version of Dubai Eats. So I bake cakes. I ended up as a finalist on the Great British Bake Off and then went on to win the New Year's Day special. So baking is my passion. I want to know where it started because I'm sure, like me, there were many tearful nights in a kitchen, getting it wrong again and again and again. Or did you get it right first time?
Well, it definitely, as you said, it takes a lot of time, a lot of patience, and definitely it took me a long time for the first flavor to come out.
Okay, so I have to admit, I have a slight gluten intolerance, and am I going to get a stomachache if I eat any of these?
No, actually the macarons are made of gluten-free flour. So it's almond flour, egg white, sugar, and it's basically gluten-free.
So just for the record, I can eat all of these and I'll be fine, yeah? Perfect. So, Climbing Goat, can I get a coffee here?
Of course, we are a specialty coffee shop. Which coffee would you like?
I don't know, there's a pretty long menu there, I'm going to have a look, but first of all, I'm going to have to ask about the name, Climbing Goat. There must be a story behind it.
So basically, it's where coffee originated from. So coffee originated in Yemen, allegedly. Still a debate, Yemen or Ethiopia. We believe it's Yemen. It originated when a farmer discovered that his goats are getting very hyper and they were climbing the trees. So he was like, why is my goats climbing trees like crazy? And then he discovered they were eating berries from a certain plant, and that's where coffee came from. Then he discovered coffee. So we are the climbing goat, climbing in the coffee.
So if I have one of your specialty coffees, will I climb a tree?
Maybe.
1762. What's the story behind the name?
The story behind the 1762 was originated by John Montague. It was during the card game. He doesn't want to leave the table, so he decided to put the meat on the two bread. So that's why it was the year of the 1762 originated.
Okay, so it's because somebody was too lazy to get up.
Yes, that's true.
So tell me what you do here and why is it special and what can I smell? I can smell something like...
Every day morning in the daily basis that we're doing here, we provide every fresh baked handmade croissants, which is made from French butter and then German flour. And also we have different kinds of breads, and we have also inside wood fire oven that we're doing inside the flatbread sourdough.
That was amazing. Next stop, a chocolate factory. The trip to Dubai was I wasn't going to not come to Dubai and not come to Mirzam Chocolate. Thank you for having me here today. I've just tasted the Ghanaian hot chocolate and I sipped it about 10 minutes ago and I can still taste all of the flavors. Absolutely beautiful. What is it about your chocolate that does that to you? That leaves the flavor in your mouth for hours later?
I think the main part of good quality chocolate is good quality cocoa beans, and the more good quality cocoa beans you have in that final product, the more richness of flavor that you're going to get. There's very few good quality cocoa beans coming out of Ghana that cover both great ingredient and farming quality as well as the ethical stuff that we like to look for. And this particular cooperative is known as the Abokwa cooperative that we buy from. The sort of genetics that grow in Ghana are just some of the most high chocolate flavor notes of any of the cocoa that's grown in the world. So when you use those cocoa beans, you never need to add anything else to get good flavor out of them. The big difference in production process for us in comparison to mass-produced chocolate or supermarket chocolate is really starts at the farm. And then once the cocoa beans have been harvested, fermented, and dried on the farm and they come here, we go through a cleaning and sorting process so that when we roast, we are trying to get all of the best quality, high fat, full cocoa beans that we can in the roaster at the same time.
That was very special to me, probably the best chocolate I have ever tasted. Our final stop today is a hidden gem called Three Fills, and it was recommended by a local. I love the city, and there's a huge food culture, away from the coast, with the air conditioning and the malls. It's very shiny, it's beautiful, it's lovely, but it's nice to step away and come here. I'm not that familiar with the heat, and so being on the coast now, it's a little bit early evening. The breeze is nice. I can smell the food. I've been tempted by what I've heard from everybody, so I'm looking forward to this.